Welcome to the Dietitian Side Hustle podcast. My name is Katie Dodd, and I'm a nutrition entrepreneur. I spent 7 years as a side hustler before diving into entrepreneurship full time. Before making the leap, I was bringing in 6 figures through my side hustle. If I can do it, you can too. This podcast is for dietitians, interns, and students who want to be inspired to start or perfect the side hustle of their dreams. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to the 189th episode of the Dietitian Side Hustle podcast. Big news for bloggers. Now, today is March 14th, 2024. We are coming off of an amazing dietitian day, and I woke up to the news that Mediavine made a big announcement, and this is going to impact current bloggers and future bloggers. Now, I'm going to tell you what their announcement was, and then I'll break it down because you might hear it and be like, what does that even mean, Katie? Or you might hear it and be like, yes. So depending on if you know what Mediavine is or not, you're going to be excited, but stay tuned because I promise this will be interesting to all of you about what is happening. So the big news that Mediavine announced is that they are lowering the entry level to get into their program to 100,000 sessions per month. That's a big deal. So let me first off start by telling you what the heck is Mediavine? Why does this matter? So as bloggers, we make money through multiple streams of passive income. I make money on my blogs, The Geriatric Dietitian and High Calorie Recipes, through primarily 5 passive streams of income: selling digital goods, selling books, selling courses, selling products through affiliates like Amazon affiliates, and then by having ads on my website. Now, the biggest money maker for my websites by far is ad revenue, having ads on your website. And the company that I recommend, the company that most healthcare bloggers use, is called Mediavine. Now, how ad networks work, how Mediavine works, is think of an ad network as a middleman. There's advertisers on one side, there's bloggers on the other side, and the ad network connects the two. Now, Mediavine is an amazing company. They are lovely to work with. All they do is add code to your website. So then they connect with the advertisers and put the ads on your website. So it really is hands off once you get in. Now, there's some limitations to the ads that are going to be shown on your website, because the ads are based on the user. Meaning, if you were to go to my website, The Geriatric Dietitian, and if I was to go to my website, we might see different ads because ads are generally based on the user and not always the particular website. Now, if you have some reasons that you're like, I do not want a certain, type of ad on my website, you can go into Mediavine and request don't show any ads related to X, Y, or Z. So there's some flexibility, but with ad revenue, we don't have complete control over what is on the website. Now, we also are able to control how many ads are on the website and where they're shown. I think a lot of people, we've been to websites that are clickbait, right? We go to it and there's ads everywhere. The top, the bottom, the sidebar pops up where you can't even read the content because an ad is in your way. That is annoying. That is not Mediavine. High-end ad networks are classy ad networks. It is, if you go to my website, The Geriatric Dietitian, you will see ads, but it's not so unbearable that you can't read the content. So for anyone who's like, oh, I don't want ads on my website, most people are used to seeing ads on websites. Even the news stations have ads on their website, and you have the control of opting out of categories that maybe you don't believe in, but then you also have control over how many ads, how much they show up, how they show up. So you do have a lot of control, and having ads on your website makes you money. It makes you money to allow you to create more free content for the public, because when people come to your website, they are consuming free content, right? So I love Mediavine. Up until today, to qualify for Mediavine, you had to have 50,000 sessions. Think of sessions as someone coming to your website. So 50,000 people coming to your website every month in order to even apply for Mediavine. Now, when you apply, I will say, if you're a healthcare blogger and you've got a legit non-spammy blog, you're going to get in. I have yet to meet a healthcare blogger who has not gotten into Mediavine. So I won't even worry about that. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I've never seen it. So historically, once you hit that traffic level, you apply for Mediavine. They look at your website, see how awesome you are, they approve you, and then they walk you through the steps of getting the code on your website, and they are amazing to work with. So how long does it typically take to qualify for an ad network like Mediavine? Well, traditionally, around 50,000 sessions. It took me about 17, 18 months. It's taken other dietitian peers that I work with around the same time. So much of it depends on how much time you have to dedicate to the blog. So if you have more time, your journey might be faster. If you have less time, it might be slower, but it's still the journey, even if it's slow. Now, a lot of it, well, I will say all of it depends on if you have a strategy for blogging. If you don't learn search engine optimization, if you don't understand business concepts, then, you can blog all you want. You probably won't meet Mediavine. So, there is a lot of behind the scenes things on how to grow traffic, but it does typically take time to qualify for these high end ad networks. And passive income, especially ad revenue, is a real sweet spot of blogging. My websites make thousands of dollars through ad revenue every month, and it's completely passive, and that is recurring income month after month after month. I love Mediavine. But until now, you would have to blog for a while before you qualified to make money through your website until today. So today, Mediavine announced a new program, and they've been teasing about it for a while. Now, I thought they were going to offer a program for people who had 25,000 sessions a month, but they went crazy and went down to 10,000 sessions per month. That is doable. I mean, we'll see how this pans out, but I would go as far to say if you wanted to start a blog this year, if you learned how to do it, if you did the work, if you built up your traffic, you could qualify for this by the end of the year. Like 10,000, that is doable. So this program is called Journey by Mediavine, and there's two requirements to apply. Number one, you need to have 10,000 sessions per month. Number two, you need to have a plugin on your website called Grow. Grow is a plugin by Mediavine. I'm not going to walk through the nitty gritty about what the plugin is for, but those are the two requirements. So you just need that plugin for 30 days, 10,000 sessions, and then you can qualify for Journey by Mediavine, which is a low entry point, amazing ad network. Now, because this is so new, I don't have a ton of details about what it's going to look like, all the nitty gritty, other than to say I work with Mediavine. They are lovely to work with. I trust them, and I highly recommend this program. Now, let's talk about money. Let's talk about how much money would you expect to make if you had ads on your website. So remember, this is passive income. This is money that, you wake up and you check your phone and you're like, oh my gosh, my blog made money. It's the best thing ever. It does take time and attention to build your website, to build up traffic, to do all the things. But the website traffic, it is passive income. Again, recurring income that happens month after month. So how bloggers with ads get paid is, I'm going to share some information with you. It might get confusing, but I'm going to try to break it down as easy as I can. So the number we're going to be talking about is something called RPMs. RPMs stands for reps per million. Now, that definition makes no sense to me because what RPM means is how much money you're going to make per 1,000 sessions. So I don't know how reps per million equates to the amount of money you make per 1,000 sessions, but whatever. That's what it means. So I remember that when I first started, really looking into ad revenue, people were telling me when you qualify for Mediavine, expect an average RPM of around $20. So what that means, for every 1,000 people who visit my website in a month, I get paid $20. Okay? 1,000 visitors, $20. And I was told that that was the average. And I will say it's usually higher. Sometimes it's a little bit lower, but honestly, more often it is much higher. I actually went and looked at the RPMs for both of my websites as of today, and the average 30-day RPM for the geriatric dietitian is $35.77, which is far above that $20. However, my website, High Calorie Recipes, the average RPM is $15.46. So that's a little bit below. That's like almost $5 below the average. But I will tell you guys, RPMs vary based on your niche, what you're blogging about, but then also seasons. So, quick example, as you can guess, there's not a lot of money in weight gain nutrition. Now, there is a lot of money in weight loss nutrition, right? If my website was about weight loss, I almost guarantee you I'd probably be making a lot of more money in RPMs, but that's okay. High Calorie Recipes still is an additional stream of income. It provides good information to the public, and I'll take that $15 RPM for every $1,000 visitors. The geriatric dietitian does make more because advertisers are willing to pay more for the content I have on that website. So even though I say the average is around $20, no, that's just an estimate I'm throwing out. No one knows for sure until you actually qualify. So it's going to vary based on your niche because some advertisers are willing to pay more or less for other things. It just is what it is. But then also by season, and let me explain what that means. Holiday season. What are people doing? They are shopping, they're spending money, they're buying things for the holidays, and advertisers are putting out ads because they want you to buy their stuff. So you get paid a lot more by advertisers over the holiday season. Then when January comes around, we go from real high to shoop. No one's buying, so advertisers aren't spending, so we make a lot less money. So the RPMs, even though I'm saying the average is around 20, no, it could be higher for your niche. It probably will be, and it's going to vary based on season. So if we go based off this average of, if I qualify for ads on my website, I'm going to get around $20 RPMs, which means for every 1,000 people that come to the website, I make 20 bucks. So let's talk about what this looks like in terms of how much money you'd make. Now, thinking of old school media buying. So for those, when historically you had to have 50,000 sessions every month to even apply. So in that case, we would take the 50,000 and we would divide it by 1,000 because a RPM is 1,000, right? Visits equates to that amount of money. So 50,000 divided by 1,000 is 500. We take that 500 number and multiply it by 20. That would give us $1,000 a month. So I used to tell people when you'd qualify for Mediavine, expect around $1,000 a month. It might be a little less. It will probably be more, but that is what you could expect to start. Now with Mediavine Journey, this new version that's only 10,000 sessions per month to qualify, how much money could you make? So let's do the math. If you have 10,000 people coming to your website, we divide that by 1,000 to get a 100. We take that 100 and we times it by the $20 RPM. That gives us $200 per month. $200 a month. Now that's amazing. That is passive income. That is money that you could be making. Again, I can't promise anything, but I would challenge to say if you went in with the right mindset and skill set and did the work, this time next year, your website could be making hundreds of dollars in passive income through ad revenue. But here's the thing, you guys, it's not like, oh, $200 a month, I'm done. You'll continue to work on your strategy to grow traffic and eventually get to 50,000 plus sessions and be making thousands of dollars of passive income through your website. So it's so cool now that Mediavine has this option where you could be making hundreds of dollars in passive income early on, but then continue to build up to be making those thousands of dollars in passive income. So I hope I was able to break that down and help that make sense for you. So if you're a blogger now and you have 100,000 sessions, even if you're like, you have more than 5,000, go check out Journey by Mediavine. You can Google it. I think, let me grab the website. The website is Journey MV for Mediavine, journeymv.com. That's the website. When you go there, learn about it, add the Grow plugin to your website. So that way you have 30 days of data. So when you hit that 10,000 mark, you can apply right away. If you're already at 10,000, go add Grow to your website. 30 days from now, I want you to apply and start making that beautiful, beautiful passive income. Now, what if you don't have a blog business yet? Well, my friends, you should start one because the opportunities are amazing. Now, if you listen to this podcast, you probably know that I'm a blogger. I'm obsessed with blogging. Blogging is the bones of your online business. You can use this as a platform to make money through multiple streams of income, and there are plenty of ways to make money in the present and make that sweet, sweet passive income later. So if you want to get started with a blog business, if you're like, I don't have anything yet, I have a program, a self-paced program that some of you probably know about. It is my blogging accelerator program. BAP is what I call it, BAP. The BAP Accelerator Program. So the BAP Accelerator Program is an entry-level program to help you start your blog business. It is a self-paced 5-week program. What that means is when you sign up, you are able to complete the work at your own pace. I've designed it to take 5 to 7 hours of work per week. If you're willing to embrace done is better than perfect, of course we can get in the weeds and spend, 20 hours on one concept, but you'll see in the modules, I really push people. We talk a lot about mindset, push you through like, okay, commit to 5 to 7 hours per week. That is watching content and doing the work. So 5 to 7 hours a week for 5 weeks, self-paced, meaning if you have more time, you can go faster. If you have less time, you can go a little slower. So within 5 weeks, you could have your blog business up and running. So what the accelerator program walks you through is getting clarity in your niche, figuring out what the heck am I going to blog about and building out that blog brand. So picking the name, picking all the details from the colors to the logo, but then also coming up with your I help statement and being able to speak with clarity. This is my blog. This is how I help people. And this is how I plan to monetize this blog business. So once you do that, you are going to learn SEO, search engine optimization. This is non-negotiable when it comes to blogging. You must learn it. You're going to learn SEO. You're going to learn my signature technique to get lots and lots of topics that you could write about for the first year, if not longer, of blogging. Then you will build the blog. There's a program in there called the Blog Builder, and it actually shows you how to build a self-hosted WordPress website that you need to, make this wonderful passive income and build a blog business. And then it goes through creating your first article, making a plan to continue to grow your traffic. So really the accelerator program is designed to help you get your blog started, get clarity in what you're going to blog about, build the blog, and learn how to grow traffic, because growing traffic is key. Over time, you need to build out income streams. One of them can be Mediavine, and now we have Journey by Mediavine, which I'm so excited about. So, I need some water. I'm like so excited. I just recorded right before this a little training for my BAP Platinum program about this. So, my throat. So if you would like to learn more about the accelerator program, if you're like, yes, Katie, I'm so excited about this option that I could be making money through ad revenue sooner than later, I want you to go to bloggingacceleratorprogram.com. bloggingacceleratorprogram.com. And that's the high level, program page. There's 3 options. There's the blog builder, the accelerator, and platinum. Click on the accelerator. The accelerator costs $997. I have payment plans. So if you're like $997, that's too much for me right now, that is okay. Because my goal is for you to start building your traffic, get to the point where you're making money and all the things. So I'm going to the website right now. I should know what my payment plans are. But the pay in full price is $997, but I have payment plans that start as low as $105 a month. So for as low as $105 per month, you can go sign up for this program. You are going to get access to a program that is going to help you start your blog business. It includes a self-paced on-demand program. You get access to my tools, templates, spreadsheets, checklists, everything to help you be successful, including that little blog builder. And I also do have a bonus. You do get my Beyond the 9 to 5 coaching course. So go to bloggingacceleratorprogram.com to check out the accelerator. And I'm just so excited to help so many more of you start your own blog businesses so that you too can be making passive income by having some ads on your website and of course making money through multiple streams of income. And beyond that, I guess let me talk, it's not just about money. I'm excited about the money part, but it's also about the fact that we can use our expertise to provide correct evidence-based information to the public, drown out all that fake news online, all those voices that are sharing incorrect and harmful information, but then also do something that we love, something that we're passionate about, creating a hobby that we love that also makes money and is a business. And you can use your blog business to do lots of things. If you are a side hustler right now and you want to become a full hustler, you never know. Starting that blog could be the next step to leaving your full-time job, right? Going to bloggingacceleratorprogram.com and joining the accelerator program can be the first step to reaching some big dreams and goals that you had. I had no idea when I started my blog, The Geriatric Dietitian, that just, a few years later, I would be a full-time entrepreneur, more present with my kids, working in a job that I absolutely love. So I hope this was a helpful and informative episode to learn more about how ads work on a website. And again, if you want to learn more about all the ways we could work together, go to katiedodd.com. I hope that you have the most amazing week. I guess I should share too. Also at katiedodd.com, the Invincible Challenge. The Invincible Challenge is coming up. March 25th to 29th is the Invincible Challenge. This is a program that my business coach, Greg Todd, is putting on. A week-long program, completely free. I'm going to record another podcast episode all about this. I'm going to have him come on the podcast as well. So you'll probably hear 2 episodes about this. But I want you to sign up. It is completely free. And when you join, you're going to get so many bonuses from me for this free program, where you're going to get coaching from me. You're going to get access to my community, a master class. We're doing a super fun drawing to win money and other fun prizes. So be sure to go to katiedodd.com, sign up for that. You're going to hear more about this challenge from me. I have this really audacious goal of getting 500 people in. I haven't started promoting it yet. We've been doing some kind of behind the scenes things, but we've already got a good number of people in. I really want to hit that goal of 500. So do me a favor by going to katiedodd.com and signing up for the Invincible Challenge, but then also do yourself a favor, because I know this is a challenge that will be life-changing for you. When I joined a challenge by Greg Todd in 2020, I had no idea how much everything would change. So yes, starting a blog helped, but learning mindset and business is what completely changed the game. So, okay, that's all I have for you guys. Have the most amazing day, amazing week, and I will see you guys next time on the podcast. Bye, guys.